What's up? This is Undead Rat giving you a legendary walkthrough guide for mission 343 Guilty Spark. As you may notice, there's no webcam at the bottom left. It's because at the time of this recording, or me recording this, I did not have a webcam operational at the time, so bear with me. Anyway, the moment you get off this pelican here, you're gonna go over here, jump on top of the rock, and then jump on top of the pelican. And then when the pelican goes all the way back up to the sky, you're gonna jump off into the right on the ledge here. So you'll see what I mean in a second. So the pelican's slowly taking off. There's going to be a ledge to our right that we're going to jump on. We're going to go ahead and we're going to walk to the left side of like that little left wing there of the pelican right here. And then we're going to do a jump over here. And then boom, just like that. And then from here on out, we're just going to walk all the way around till we get to the door where we need to enter in through the rest of the level. Side note, real quick, as we are walking, here first off, there's a little achievement here. Or, you know, whatever, to see this marine right here. If you want an achievement, just walk up to this marine, I guess, if you want it. I don't really care. And second, there is a way to actually make this level even shorter than it already is. Usually the average time for this level, if you know exactly what you're doing, is around 10 minutes, 10 to 9 minutes. I'm not gonna lie to you. But there is a cheeky little speedrun glitch, or not really glitch, yeah, like a little glitch that you can do that lets you skip half of this level. The glitch is a pretty easy glitch, but I'm not going to be showing it here in this tutorial because we're not here to do any speedrun tricks or anything like that. We're kind of just trying to get you from point A to point B here. Needless to say, do you really need to know this glitch or that little glitch to skip through half the level? No, not really. It's not recommended, or not really recommended. It's not needed unless you really do want to try to speedrun this level. Because other than that, if you're looking to speedrun, I mean, this is a tutorial here to go through Legendary itself, not speedrun. But anyways, once you go all the way around here, you're going to see this little divot where this building is. You're going to drop all the way down, drop down again. There's going to be a bunch of grunts and jackals running out. We're just going to walk past them, right past the floating machine guns, and then hit this button to go all the way down. And then once you get all the way down here, there's going to be a little corridor in front of you. You're going to go to the right of that corridor and throw a plasma grenade at the first jackal you see. So right here, here's that little corridor. You got plasma grenades, throw it right at that jackal right there. Wait for them all to explode, just like that. Might be some stragglers, that's fine. And throughout this door, there's going to be 4 other jackals. If you only kill 3 or only see 3 or 2 of them, the other 2 probably fell down underneath you. Just let that be known. There is 4 jackals outside this door, and you know the one straggling grunt that made it past the explosion. From here, there's a bunch of grunts on the bottom there. You can throw a grenade if you want. I would advise not to. There's that one jackal I missed. Your goal here is to not really waste your grenades as much. We're going to be using them later, and you don't really get much grenades in this level. You only really fight Covenant for the first quarter, maybe half of this level, are you? Probably like 1/3 actually. And then the rest kind of flood. So the flood is kind of like really a 50-50 whether you do it or not, or you get grenades or not. We're going to see this group of jackals over here. We're going to throw a plasma grenade, but not terribly like me. And hopefully you get more than 2 kills because there's like 5 of them here. So if you throw that grenade better, I promise you'll get more kills. But we're going to basically just use our plasma grenades for the most of this level here until a certain part we're going to switch over to frags to do a skip. And this skip is not a hard skip at all. It's literally just a simple grenade jump. We're going to see this little marine here. We're going to kill him for some nice ammo. Do we need it? No. Do we want it? Yes. Yes, we do. Grabbing that fresh little plasma pistol here because we're going to be needing that later. And we're going to go up here and we're just going to continue with the rest of the level. Like I said, this level is a very, very easy level. It's mostly just walking through the most part of this whole... It's just walking. That's all it is. It's just walking. You don't have to kill anything. I keep repeating it's just walking, but I really can't stress enough how much this level really is just holding down the W button or anything like that. Now, it's going to be some machine guns on the ground. I recommend you pick one up right there and leave your plasma pistol on the ground. You're going to see me do a whoopsie here, and I should have picked up that first machine gun, not the second one there. Because when you get out of this room, that plasma pistol is going to be waiting for you, and you don't want the machine gun anymore. The reason why we pick up the machine gun is to deal with the infection forms that are about to come out the door right in front of us here. What we're going to do is when they come out, we're kind of just going to tap fire our AR here to make sure we can kill all of them and conserve ammo. Once you kill the majority of them, you're going to run behind you to this far door to the right behind you over here. And then there's going to be these ones that will pop out. We're going to kill most, if not all of them. And then once you kill most of them, you're going to run to the front, like the front left door over here. Once you kill a little bit more, you'll hear the doors start to bang open from the rest of them. And then you're just going to finish them all off here. And it's just going to be, it makes it very smooth and fast, because if you don't meet them one by one to each door, they get stuck behind the door, and it makes it really annoying, because this whole section here is based off of how many enemies you kill to progress. So I think you only need like a couple more enemies left for each door to open. But once that third door opens and you kill most, if not all of them here, this door behind us where we entered is going to open. Now with your frag grenades here, like I said, as you can see right here, example right here, stuck behind the door. Now, with your frag grenades here, once this door opens, you're going to throw one frag. You can throw two for safety. I throw two for safety just in case, because sometimes there are just some stuck behind the wall. We're going to turn right, and we're going to run up here. This is where I said you could pick up your plasma pistol here if you still had it, but I was an idiot and threw it a little too far away and didn't feel like getting it. That's why I said to pick up that machine gun right below us. We're going to drop down here, go through the right door, and we're just kind of keep following the path here. Just keep going. We're going to go to the right over here, past this guy, and we're just going to keep walking and walking and walking. And at this point, you should still have, at the very least, 2 frag grenades. Please make sure you don't use your frag grenades. It's going to be very important for this next section coming up. We're going to continue forward, jump up these boxes with a little crouch jump up there to get up there quickly. This one here and this one here, we're going to switch to plasmas, throw plasma here to kind of distract the enemies. And then once they're all nice and distracted, we can run through this door over here. Just like this, boom. And then this is where these frag grenades are about to come into play here. At least you should have 1. All you need is 1, but we keep 2 just in case. Now, I'm playing these on irons with the Iron Skull on. If you fail these jumps, by the way, that I show you, revert to checkpoint, right? Where I'm trying to make this legendary guide easy for you, not hard for you, right? We're going to go ahead and go to the 4 flood forms that are here. This is what happens if you don't pick up a plasma pistol. You can just pick it up from that dude. That dude to our right always drops a plasma pistol. We want to sit on the right side here and kind of just take out all the infection forms or flood forms. If there's only 3 flood forms, the other guy is stuck behind the door there, so just go around the corner and do it and pick him up. Now, we're going to pick up this overshield here. Overshield's important because it's, basic bitch knowledge, more health. Anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to go walk through here, turn to the right, pick up the active camo unit, and throw a grenade right here, and we're going to do a grenade jump to this ledge here. Go ahead and do a little crouch at the end there, and then we're just going to keep going forward. You can use a plasma grenade to do that jump. However, if you use a plasma grenade, you won't have any more overshields. And from this point on, we're just going to follow the way I take. So just jump over here, go down to the left, to that door there. We're going to come over here, and then we're just going to keep running. This next door is going to be right in front of us. Just keep running through door to door. It is very easy to get lost in this level, but as long as you're following the path I'm taking, you should be more than fine. This is really not that hard to understand. We're going to jump up here. We're actually going to switch this out with the shotgun, and then we're just going to keep going forward. Jump all the way up top to these doors over here, and we're just going to keep running. This is where active camo unit should run out, but by this point, it doesn't really matter because you're at the very end. What we're going to do is we're going to take out this guy to the right and left of us. We're going to activate the bridge, and there's going to be 2 flooding forms in front of us, and then a bunch of flood forms about to come through those doors there. With your grenades you have left, you're going to throw them all at this door here. Make sure they all die immediately. Run through it. Shoot that guy if he's in the way, and then just hit the elevator and go back up. Or you could also just rush through it with overshield if you still have it. Halo 1 enemies are not designed to be on elevators. They are not. That's just the programming forbids it because it mess with the engine or something like that. Some engine limitations with the game doesn't allow full enemies to actually stay on the elevators. So if you hit the elevator button, you're immediately safe. Just let you know. Right now, this kind of just easy. What you want to do is you kind of just want to figure out where the floods are, and you kind of want to kill them before they really get a jump on you. So just use your motion tracker to try to find any red dots and just meet them before they meet you. Easiest way to do this next section here, honestly. If you want to be a little bit more safer, you can stay by your Marines, because two Marines, I believe, do have shotguns. So it is very, very nice. That guy just kind of like shotguns me. Be careful with the shotgun floods. They are the bane of your existence for up close. But when we get to the next mission in the library, you're going to realize the flooding forms, there's going to be 2 flood forms that suck the most. And you will find that out when you play the library. And that's going to be any machine gun flood and any flood with a needler. Those 2 will be the bane of your existence for one reason. It won't let you heal, and it never will let you heal. But from here on out, once you sort of walk this way and walk forward, you can kind of forget about all your Marines. You don't need the Marines. This part is actually pretty easy. There is a bunch of flood that attack you. The easiest way to like get through this next section here is to, if anyone has ever played Call of Duty Zombies, you are simply just going to train them. That's it. You're going to train them exactly like how you would in Call of Duty Zombies. But what we're going to do is we're going to do one big loop around this giant structure here. And doing this will actually allow us to train them all up behind you, allowing you just to kind of kill them a lot easier and faster. Just go all the way around. Not to mention the Sentinels will also be helping you as well. So, you know, that's also a plus. But doing this allows you just to, you know, face them head on. No one's going to be behind you or anything like that. And as you can see on the radar, they're all grouped up to the left here now. All nice and ready for us just to kill. And from here on out, that's basically the end of the level. Just go ahead, do one loop around, and for the most part, just kind of finish off any swarmers that are around you, just like this. There's the train we were conglomerating behind us, just like that, all following us. And from here on out, just one by one, just look at them and shoot them with the shotgun. And just like that, you're done with the level. Very straightforward and easy level. I'll probably make a tutorial on that skip, because that skip's not hard. And most videos I find of that skip aren't the greatest. So be on the lookout for that if I ever do that. I love you.